Okay, good. All right. So we have some other people popping on here. I'm excited to be here with you guys. I haven't been on in a while
I
to the
know.
general session. So I'm going to be here with you today and I'm going to be here with you tomorrow. And both days, we're going to be talking about things that you can do to really scale up your promotion and what's working right now. So if that works for you guys, I'm going to share some insight with you. And then tomorrow, a little, a little bit more about what's working right now and kind of what's happening in the advertising space so that you'll know what to do when you're promoting your products or your courses or anything like that. So first of all, if we have not met, I'm Shannon Lavenia. I'm John's other half. And normally I do this call every other Thursday, but we were moving cross country and that kind of consumed a lot of my time. Also, I own a company called Brand Builder Collective, which is a marketing and branding agency, and we have courses and coaching programs. So that's been super busy. Our agency last year just about doubled, and that's been very exciting as well. So with that, let me tell you right now, and I'd love to get some information. I know Janet and Mandy, what your businesses are, but if you can pop into the chat what your businesses are, everyone, like what you sell or exchange, that will help me quite a bit to give you some direction on what we're doing. But the bottom line right now oh my gosh, we're in February, right? Yesterday was Groundhog Day. Okay, so in February of 2022, what is working right now, or what is the biggest thing that you should be focused on right now is live video or short video, such as TikToks, Reels, and YouTube Shorts. So right now, and then I'm also going to talk to you about LinkedIn and where LinkedIn fits into this. So right now there is an entire war going on between YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. And Facebook, or Meta, includes Instagram and Facebook, right? So if you saw Facebook's quarterly report come out, if you follow those things, which I do, you'll note that they had heavy losses this last quarter. And so their annual report was pretty intense. Their stock dropped a lot suddenly. And really the reason for that is because TikTok has taken a lot of their market. And TikTok has made it super easy to do advertising, to do ads, to convert to customers, to convert to leads, where Facebook has always made it very difficult to do that, right? Like their ad platform, if you've been in it, is extremely confusing. And then, which is why people hire ads managers, right? Like we, in my agency, we have an ads manager who does ad accounts, and it's not cheap, right? Like people pay us $2,500 a month just to set up and run their ads. And that doesn't even include the cost of the ads. So it's not a cheap endeavor if you don't understand how Facebook ads work. The other thing that occurred was that iOS and Facebook had this huge breakup. So iOS being Apple and Facebook being Meta had this entirely huge breakup where before Facebook would extrapolate and extract data on just about every iOS user out there and integrate it into their advertising platform and their algorithm. So, which is why, like if you were on your phone and you were talking about something, all of a sudden you would see an ad about it on Facebook, right? Even if you just had the phone in the room, right? Well, if you notice, that doesn't really happen anymore because Apple, if you put on your privacy settings, no longer gives that data to anybody. So Facebook's advertising platform literally crashed overnight. So the cost of ads went through the roof, targeting changed, the type of ads people had to use changed. And all while that was happening, TikTok saw an opportunity and basically scraped up all those people leaving Facebook and made advertising on TikTok really easy and really simple. So I did a little reel this morning just to give you guys an example of something that you can do, because the biggest considerations that I get from people when I talk to them about doing TikTok, and trust me, I've had these same considerations. And one of my staff members told me that I needed to do TikTok. And I was like, no, I'm the boss. You work for me. I'm not doing it. Right. And then he did a video and sent it to me. And in one day, he had 44,000 views, and he did nothing in the video. Let me be clear here. He did absolutely nothing in the video. All he did was do what's called a duet. He pulled up someone else's video on half the screen. I'm sure you've seen this. And then he sat there and nodded while this other guy sang. And his video had 44,000 views, right? Now, why does that matter? And what does it have to do with selling a product? Well, it matters because you pull in an audience of people who then start following you. And then as you trickle and transition into selling mode in your videos, you now have a network of people that you can advertise to. So one of the things that I do, so that's one thing. TikTok then made it super easy to just place ads and to do ads and to make it very simple so that you can place an ad and have your video be an advertisement instead of having it just be a video. So that's the second thing. The other side of that is, if you've noticed, if you've been on YouTube at all, is YouTube now has YouTube Shorts. And historically, YouTube has always been horizontal video. Now with YouTube Shorts, they have vertical video. So, and they integrated that because they saw that that's really what people want, which I'll talk about here in a minute. That's really what people want, is people want to be able to view video on their phone and have it be native to the screen of the phone, right? So they don't want it to be horizontal video where then they have to put their phone like this, because quite frankly, it's awkward walking around with a phone like this, right? People walk around with their phone like this. That's how their hand holds it. So just natively, people want to watch video on their mobile devices. It's about 2 to 1 of video views on mobile versus desktop or laptop, and people want it to be native, right? So consider that when you're making videos and stuff like that. So YouTube now has YouTube Shorts. Well, LinkedIn has now entered into the creator space. And on LinkedIn, if you're doing any type of B2B marketing, business to business marketing, like I'm a business strategist and I have a marketing agency, so we do a lot of B2B business. And we actually don't do a lot of advertising because we get a lot of referrals. Just this last week, I sent out almost $50,000 in proposals that was just from referrals, right? And that's I did a call previously on like, how do you create a business where people just send you tons of people, right? And how do you take care of people? But so doing reels or doing shorts or doing TikTok videos is going to be really important. And quite frankly, you can do all three at once. So you don't have to make a unique video for Facebook and a unique video for TikTok and a unique video for YouTube Shorts. You can use the same video for all of them. And I'll tell you a couple of the tools that I use to make these videos. So I'm just going to show you a quick little video that I made this morning that really was like no big deal. And let me pull it up here. Okay, I just posted it like maybe I posted it 36 minutes ago. It only has 5 views, which is pretty common. And then it will start going from there. but let me pull this up on Zoom.
What did you tape it on? Recorded on?
Just on my phone. I just used my phone.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is the least complicated way of doing this. It took me about 5 minutes to do this, and I did it while I was making my breakfast. Okay, so do you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, good. So let me preempt this with, I'm not a health coach. I'm not a keto coach. I don't sell keto products. I don't do anything. It's completely unrelated to my business, but it is a topic that is hot right now. And I know that a lot of the people who follow me are doing the keto diet, right? So I know that it's a topic that people would like, and that they would most likely, give me a thumbs up on, and they would also most likely share.
Are you ready for this? It's time for a twist. Unexpected, a new direction. Wait and see, it's gonna be a game changer. A game changer.
Right? Completely unrelated to business, but a topic that I could get out there. And the more content you put out, the more Facebook will put you up into the mix. Wait, sorry, my computer is still playing something. Okay. The more Facebook or TikTok or Instagram or any of these others will put you in the mix. A common mistake that people make is they're like, okay, I'm going to make one video about my business, and I'm going to do that one video this week. And I'm going to go into high production, and it has to be perfect, and it has to look amazing. And I'm going to, spend 18 hours making this video, and I'm going to put it up on Instagram or TikTok or, LinkedIn or whatever. The algorithms will actually punish you for that. So because your content is very inconsistent. So if you think about what these networks are trying to do and how they're monetized, these networks are trying to get eyeballs and views, because their metric, the number one statistic that they track, is time per person on the app. That's it. That is their key metric, time per person on the app. So their entire algorithm is based on that. A lot of people are like, oh, they think it's advertising revenue. Advertising revenue can be extrapolated, right? Can be mathematically calculated and predicted out of that key metric of people view time on the app, number of people, time, and time spent on the app. That's the key metric. That's how they're monetized. That's why Facebook took a huge financial dive, because they're losing eyeballs on their app. So right now, Facebook just came out with this whole program where they're paying influencers, literally paying influencers to put their reels up and paying them per views, because they want influencers on their app, not on TikTok, not on YouTube, or not on LinkedIn. The other thing is that it builds consumer confidence, right? So if and think about this as a business owner, I just saw that Facebook took a financial dive, right? Their numbers are lower. Am I more likely or less likely to put my advertising dollars there? Right. And when we think about large corporations that are making decisions like that with huge budgets, hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. So we need to, so when you think about companies that are making huge buying decisions like that, right? Like huge, big buying decisions, then where are they going to put their money, right? So when you think about that and you're thinking about how you're going to sell your product is not going to sell by you posting one post on your social media with a picture of your product. That is going to go nowhere. Your product is going to sell by you doing what the networks want the most, and they want original content videos to be put up there. So the more you do that, the better. So for example, like Virginia, if you want to sell more cookie cookbooks, cookie cookbooks, or even a mini course on how to make your own cookbook and launch it, right? You could do a video like I just did with that keto avocado smash, right? Which takes like 10 seconds, but of your cookies and a couple of ingredients, and then the cookie, and then, put click for recipe or a caption for recipe, and then put a link to your cookbook. And people will go there and actually purchase the cookbook. So we really want to focus on doing the things that the networks want to do and paying attention in the marketplace to really understand what's going to give me the most bang for my buck. And right now it's actually going to be video, and it's going to be doing vertical videos, TikToks, Reels, and Instagram. TikTok is not, I know a lot of people have this thing that's like for, the 20 somethings that are dancing and hopping around and stuff like that. And maybe that's what TikTok is showing to you because that's what you keep on watching, right? Because it will feed you what you want. But if you do a search for a different topic, then TikTok will start feeding you those videos, and you'll see that there's way more than just 20-year-olds dancing on TikTok. There are artists and creators and people that are doing a lot of, different things in their businesses. Okay, so I want to open this up for discussion and just see if you guys need some ideas or, oh, wait, before we do that, I just want to tell you the apps that I use to create the videos. So the main app that I use is called, what is this thing called? Sorry. I know it by the Filmora Go Pro. So I'll put it here in the chat, Filmora Go. And with that one, you can edit it. You can put stickers on, you can put text on it, you can put music on it. You can do all of those things. Filmora Go Pro. And that's an app on my phone. I think they sell a desktop version too. I'm not really sure because I use it on my phone. And then the other one that I use is called Video Leap. Video Leap is super easy. And it just lets you like cut the video, take the sound off, like do any of that stuff. So it makes it really easy. And then you can also, just use the Facebook app or the Instagram app or the TikTok app. Okay, good. Okay, so let me open this up for any discussions that you want to have. Okay, anyone want to raise their hand? No questions, comments?
So if we have these apps on our phone, and then we take a video on our phone, then I don't know the mechanics of putting it into that so we can
So
edit
I
it?
don't do training on that specifically. What you can do is go to YouTube, or if you watch the tutorials on the app, they will show you what to do. Because
Thank you.
every phone's different, and I don't do the technical training stuff on that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, good. YouTube is a great resource for like learning how to do that kind of stuff.
Well, I just got on here late. I'm sorry, I had a monthly accountability call that ran over a little bit, so I'll have to watch the replay.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Okay, good. Anyone else want to pop out here?
Mandy's there.
Oh, hey, Mandy, sorry. You're like
No, that's
on my
okay.
upper left-hand corner, so I didn't see the hand.
So am I understanding this, that it's better to do the TikToks, YouTube Shorts, as well as Facebook Live, or instead of Facebook Live? Would you do
So
Facebook
Facebook Live is totally different. So Facebook Live is you're going live to an audience and communicating with them. And that's really where you're looking to like engage with people and have conversations. That's going live, like you're responding to comments and answering questions and things like that. Reels, so it's better to do in my viewpoint, and as an agency, I'm just going to tell you this, unless it's a very specific targeted product that I would say like don't do TikTok for or something. It's better to be on every network.
Yeah.
And if you make the video on your phone, then you can upload it to every network.
Yep.
One thing I'll tell you not to do is don't make the video on TikTok, download it to your phone, and then upload it to Facebook, right? Because when you do that, there's on the back end of that video is all kinds of like little tags and computer snippets and stuff that you can't see that Facebook can, and they'll see that you made it on TikTok and now you're bringing it over, and they don't want reused content.
Yeah, right.
They want original creator content. So you want to make it on your phone and then upload it to the different ones.
Yeah, so download those two apps, make it on those, and then upload it to all the ones that you said.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
How would
And
you
then
find, 'cause I've got TikTok from my son because it was like trying to find out what was on TikTok. So what would you search for on TikTok to get more into the business sort of arena, or for what I'm doing?
You can do, wait, let me get Trinity in here. She'll give you a whole bunch of
I took everything off.
searches.
It didn't seem to make sense. There was no sort of business ones there when I set it all up.
Yeah. So you can look up business, but there's specific keywords to look for.
Yeah.
Hey, what are when you're on TikTok and you're looking for business videos, what are the tags that you use?
Small business check.
Small business check,
Small business owner.
small business,
Small business.
small biz.
Small biz.
Fantastic. Yep. Thank you, Trinity.
Yeah. Thanks, Trin.
Thanks, Trinity. No, that's
Okay.
brilliant. Thanks very much. That's really helpful.
Yeah, she does a lot of the small business check ones because they show like prepping products, and if you have an Amazon store and you're selling Amazon products, like even doing things like when you get your inventory in and you're checking it, when you're, I would go on to just show, you could do a video on like the 3 sites you go to for sourcing, 3 tips for making sure your products make it here. Things like that can be really, really valuable.
And sorry, one more question then, Shannon. Is it mostly, because lots of it has got music like you did and it had the words on it. So is that what it really is, more than talk? It's really music and then putting subtitles or whatever all over it?
Some people talk. That is just one type of video. I would go through and look at the videos and see, what there are. I've done ones where I'm talking. I'm going to do another one that I'm not talking in.
So there's a variety of options. Mhm.
And would you say there's a set amount of time? What's the sort of minimum amount of time that you should do, or maximum amount of time that you should do a video for?
Can't be over 1 minute.
There's 1 minute, yeah, because I thought I had 2 minutes before. So it's 1 minute in TikTok, is it? Or most of
Yeah,
them
I mean,
do.
you can make one that's 2 minutes, but most people look for like 1 minute or less. Even Molly Mahoney just did a video that was like 7 seconds, and she's gotten like 100,000 views on it.
Wow.
And it was just about a bath bomb.
Oh my God. Brilliant. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, Virginia, you're
Okay.
muted. There you
Hi.
go.
So I'm just wondering about Pinterest. I haven't heard you mention that. I heard you mention TikTok, LinkedIn, the Facebook.
Yeah, Pinterest is a whole different animal. So I'm not fully had it on that right now, and like what's going on with Pinterest. Yeah.
You could make a video and post it to Pinterest boards, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you can put videos on Pinterest. I don't know. I mean, I don't use it that much for my business, so that's why I don't have that much data on it.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Okay, anybody else?
Well, I'm just wondering, depending on the storage on your phone, where we would store these things after, if we don't have enough storage.
I have no idea.
Okay.
I guess you could on your computer, like get a backup drive or something. Oh, John does all that stuff for us. I mean, I've got 512 gigabytes or whatever on my phone. Like it would be interesting. Or Mandy, were you talking? Oh no, Mandy's talking.
Yeah, no,
Giovanna.
I think I store all my stuff on the cloud now, so I have very
Oh,
little.
duh. Yeah. Duh. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. That's right. I use iCloud. Yeah, if you, depending on what type of phone you have, Janet, you can get cloud, backup for it. I use an iPhone, so everything goes on iCloud.
That makes sense. Thanks.
Yeah, and if you do have an iPhone and you're not sure what to do, just remember that you can always go to an Apple store and set up an appointment at their help desk, and they will literally set it up for you while you're there. Okay, good. Okay, anyone else?
Giovanna had her hand up.
No, I
Oh,
it
no.
was
Okay.
just to say about the iCloud. Thanks though.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know. And then like, oh, that's right. It all goes into iCloud. Okay, good. Okay, so then what I would do today, the most important thing with anything that we learn about or learn to do is to actually do it. So what I would do today is I would create some type of reel or video or TikTok and get it out there. No matter how bad you think it looks or how awful it seems to be or whatever, just make it and get it out there. And people will see it. It will, and you might get 2 views on your first one, but the more you do, the more Facebook will pump you up. Okay, good. So I'm excited to see your reels. Post them in the mastermind so that we can all jump on them and give you views and also help to boost your stuff in the algorithm. And then I'll be here with you tomorrow. So good. Okay, guys, have a fantastic day. And I will see you same time, same place tomorrow.
Well, thank you, Shannon.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. Bye, everyone.
And Trinity.
Yeah, thanks, Trin.